Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you so much for all the support that you're giving us to make this channel a success. Yes, my people, we do love and appreciate you guys. You guys are the real winner. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate you guys. Yes, my people, this is Peak Media. We're here to bring you all the latest news as they happen in Nigeria. Yes, if you haven't given us a thumbs up, please do give us a thumbs up just to let us know that you do appreciate us getting this news across to yourself. Yes, my people, let's just delve into what we've got today. Malami is the most confused AGF Nigeria has ever had. Buhari should sack him, former Senate President. A former Senate President, Adolphus Wabara, has demanded that President Muhammad Buhari should sack the Attorney General of the Federation, the AGF, and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami. According to Wabara, Malami is an embarrassment to the administration of President Muhammad Buhari and doesn't deserve to hold the position. Wabara spoke against the backdrop of a recent submission by Malami that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, cannot be pardoned when he hasn't been convicted by a competent court of law. Malami stated on Wednesday that it is too early to talk about pardoning Kanu because the pro-Biafra activist is still in court standing trials for treasonable felony and acts of terrorism charges. Report reaching us states that Kanu is facing an amended 7-count charge bordering on treasonable felony and acts of terrorism, which were brought against him by the federal government after his rearrest and repatriation to Nigeria in June this year. However, the former Senate president, in his reaction, said Malami is speaking with arrogant ignorance and arrogating powers that don't belong to him. He argued that left to him, Malami would have been shown the exit door and therefore called on President Muhammad Buhari to sack the AGF from his cabinet. He said on Thursday, Malami is the most confused, if not the most unlearned Attorney General of the Federation that Nigeria has ever had. He has embarrassed his government enough that if Mr. President were not distracted, the likes of Malami won't be in his cabinet. Mr. President is focused on so many things, but time has come for him to address the issue of Malami. What has he not done to embarrass the government? The other time he was proposing a state of emergency in Anambra outside the knowledge of Mr. President. In civilized clime, Malami would have been asked to take the back seat. If I were the president, I wouldn't have the likes of Malami in my cabinet. Senator Wabara accused the AGF of attempting to twist the word of Mr. President, who had promised a delegation of Igbo leaders who visited him in Aso Rock that he would consider their difficult request for the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, to be set free. So, my people, that's the news reaching us at the moment. And, it's really fun in Nigeria what happens on a daily basis, from this news, what we can get. A former Senate president, Adolphus Wabara, has demanded for the sack of the Attorney General of the Federation, Mr. Abubakar Malami. Well, it's not a shocker to us. It's not coming as a shocker to us because I've always said it that, I don't want to say the whole presidency, the office of the president is incompetent, but we all know what Malami has been like, has looked like in the last couple of years, and it's no shocker to us. Adolphus Wabara is asking Mr. President nicely to actually get Mr. Malami to take the back seat. He had also said as well that Malami is the most confused, if not the most unlearned Attorney General of the Federation that Nigeria has ever had. My people, I wouldn't comment on that. I don't really know about that, to be honest. But I would like to say that, these things are not far-fetched. They're not far from the truth. Because a whole lot of things has been happening in the country, and we know what Malami has been like, what he's looked like, and the things that comes out from this Attorney General of the Federation. Sometimes I really wonder if he's actually the Attorney General of the Federation myself, but what can we do? What can we say? all we have to say is to do the right thing and get the likes of Mr. Malami out of the cabinet of the presidency. But unfortunately, that's not the call of Nigerians to actually do that. It's the call of the Mr. President to actually do that. And now, I mean, he's been accused that he's the most unlearned Attorney General of the Federation. Why is Mr. Wabara saying that? Well, it's no news to us that a delegation of Igbo leaders actually visited Mr. Muhammad Buhari at Aso Rock, trying to solicit with him to consider the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB leader, Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, a pardon, kind of, and, to set him free because he's been in police custody for a while now. But, the way everything went, they were actually soliciting with the president, to pardon Mr. Nnamdi Kanu. But you see, the Attorney General has come out to say that he cannot be pardoned because he's still standing or facing amended 7-count charges in the court, and that has really triggered a whole lot of reactions from Igbo people, Igbo leaders, and in fact, people in general, Nigerians in general, you see. So they are saying that at this point in time, that Malami is not actually saying the right thing. That Malami is not doing the right thing, and the likes of Malami shouldn't be in the cabinet, But the truth be said, what has actually the IPOB leader done, I mean, if we are being fair here, if we take a good look at what is happening and the case, if we've been following it from the very onset, we can see that, I mean, a whole lot of things happen in Nigeria that we can't really talk about, that we can't just say, yes, this is exactly what it is, but we know that it's a little bit unfair with the way Kanu has been treated, a whole lot of things that's happened in the past has transpired. We all know that. But I mean, keeping this guy in custody without even, at some point, it was hard for them to even get him out of the of police custody to actually face trial in court and all sort of things like that. And now case has been adjourned to January and all sort of things like that. That is why the Igbo leaders has come together and say, you know what, let us visit Mr. President in Aso Rock and solicit with him and see how this guy can be, this leader can be pardoned, or set free. But we all know that these people, the indigenous people of Biafra, has been proscribed, and it's a really very dicey one for Mr. President as well. And we all know, from the backdrop of recent events, that Mr. Kanu at some point was really, really someone of target. That, I mean, Nigeria actually wanted Nnamdi Kanu, you see, and hence they had to do everything possible to get him back in the country. So that's the thing that's happening now. That's what we are facing as Nigerians, you see. But at the end of the day, the truth is said, Mr. Wabara clearly stated that in civilized clime, things are not done this way. It has to be looked into, it has to be checked. Trials has to be done ASAP as soon as possible. And then everything tried, and if Kanu is found guilty, yes, it goes for it. If the weight of the law falls on him. But at this point in time, it's just so tricky in Nigeria, where you don't actually get the right judgment, or even judgment for any case, for anything going on. It just keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on. It at some point it doesn't really make sense. So that's what it's been happening. And Mr. Wabara has actually said that Mr. Abubakar Malami is one of the unlearned leaders of Nigeria, and he doesn't know how Mr. President has kept him in that cabinet, and he should be kicked out ASAP. So, my people, please do have your say. Leave your comments in the comment section. And also, please do give us a thumbs up just to let us know that you appreciate us for getting this news across to yourself. Thank you very much, my people. Till I come your way again. God bless you. Bye-bye.